Hi, I'm Deborah and Mack from DM Fashions, and I'm here with Sarah and Erin, who are my muse, and we're going to show you how to do a proper measuring of the body. And we're going to have Erin put the measuring tape around Sarah and make sure we get the bust right across the apex. And we're going to leave just a little bit of room in here so that we can have a little bit of space. And I'm going to have Sarah turn around so you can see that this waist, the measurement needs to be parallel to the floor. So now I'm going to show you how to measure the waist. Put the measuring tape right around the waist, and it should be right where her belly button is. So we're going to just slide it down and make sure we have that spot. We're going to show you how to measure the high hip. And Erin's going to put the measuring tape right around Sarah's high hip area. Sarah, turn around so you can see this is where the measurement should be. We're going to measure her hips. And the hips are right here where that bone is. And that's the area we want to mark. And I'm going to hold the tape for Erin. Let's make sure we got it right down there. Drop it down a little bit. So right here, and I'm going to have Sarah turn. So you can get it right here is where that hip area is. You want to get that where the bone is. And we're going to measure Erin's neck. So we're going to gently put the measuring tape around Erin's neck. And you want it to kind of just be kind of rest right there. And then you get your measurement. Okay, we're going to have Sarah measure Erin from the highest point of her neck down to her shoulder point. And we should get it right. If you feel right here, you'll feel her muscle and you know you have hit the spot for to get the correct measurement. We're going to have Sarah measure Erin from her top of her muscle bone right here all the way down to her wrist bone. And that should be your measurement. So now we're going to measure Erin's arm area where her bicep is. And if you take two fingers, she's going to take two fingers, I'm going to have you turn around so you can see it. Sarah is going to measure from the bottom of her finger. There's a mark, this imaginary mark here, but she would take the measuring tape from here and around her arm so she knows exactly the point that we need to get. And that will give you that measurement. It's right there underneath her finger. Okay, now I'm going to have Erin turn around so we can get the measurement of her cross back. And Sarah, we're going to measure from this point to the other point across her shoulder bone. It's important that you're standing straight up so that there's no slouching so we can get the accurate measurements. So now we're going to do an imaginary line to get the measurement from the bottom of her neck to her waist. So imagine this ruler as her imaginary line, and Sarah's going to measure from this point down to her waist. So now we're going to measure Erin's from the nape of her neck to the center back to the lower of her waist. And that would be your measurement. Okay, so now we're going to do the measurement on Erin for a pair of pants. And so we're going to measure her from her waist to the floor. And that length is always adjustable. So now we're going to measure the inseam. And I'm going to have Erin just separate her legs just a little bit. And Sarah's going to measure from right here near her crotch area to the bottom of the floor. Right inside there like that. And we're going to stretch the tape. And this is adjustable as well to your liking. Okay, now we're going to measure Erin's crotch. Erin's going to take the measuring tape, step in it, and we're going to measure from her belly button, I'm going to have her turn around, to her waist. And that's your measurement. Okay, now we're going to measure Erin's thigh area. And she's going to measure right here at the high point. So we can get it. And she's right there. Okay, so now you have it. Just remember, stand up straight and tall. Don't look over at your feet. And also, most importantly, get someone to do your measurements.